What's your name?
My name is Skelele Anyagbede.
Where do you operate from?
I'm operating from Georgia to Accra, Turu.
All right. So your passengers are saying that
Always my passengers are complaining about their pockets.
they are saying that aside the fuel increments, you people have been putting extra on the fare. What do you have to say to them?
Don't put any extra fare. What government bring us from our office, they believe we dey claim, but still we dey complain. Counties to put pressure on our top. Say we should have to do so. But when you go in and out, we buy fuel more than 1,400. So our skin they catch us. We want government to reduce everything give us. I beg, every passenger is complaining about the lorry fare. The government make it inside for us. They need to buy something chop. Now Banku serve, they say Banku 5 CD. We can't pay. In Chinam, 25 CD for red fish. We don't go fit chop. So we they beg for government to reduce everything give us.
All right. Okay, but you say government should reduce. Government is trying, isn't it?
Try like we don't see any government any try only in the increasing because now diesel the liter price is now is 23 CD 49 pesos now. We don't see any increasing or something like this or load price or not. See the price they there we they buy every day.
All right. So people say if you're not making profits, why are you still in business?
Oh, this is the job I'm learning from my future. So if I don't do this thing, by all means I will get some 1 city buy food for my children or my wife. But you know they catch. The end of the week we can't get anything profit. You will be like that. If we come, the one we get, you spend it. You go, the one we go, you take, you spend it. So we did like that. If the one day sickness come, what you go do? So because of that, we are begging for government.
All right. But do you have hope that things will get better?
That one there, I can't say anything.
So do you have hope, you?
Oh, my hope is my fuel. So if the fuel come down, maybe I will get my small chop money. But if the fuel go up, my chop money to they go. Because car 100 they buy fuel give us. If we they buy our fuel. You get me? This is our problem for Ghana now.
All right. The last thing is your passengers say when they talk, you people don't understand, and sometimes you go down into fighting with them. What do you have to say about it?
This station, nobody can fight.
I'm saying, but drivers in general fight with their passengers. What do you have to say about it?
That one concern about the throttle. If they ask the price, they say it be region. We they go national to national, so they need to make too much argument because them today they see the petrol and the liter price, so they know they complain about that, but they complain about the pocket. Say we are seeing, I mean, I will be until this is our policy now. Since morning, this is the third car. But formerly, we can load 10, 15 cars from here. You see? So now I beg you people to reduce. See, the whole station, this is the second car from since morning. So we get a lot of problems here. But we need to fight with any passengers. I come here 4 days today. I no go. I day here.
So 4 days, you've not had a car. You've not had a full car.
No, not. So we plenty. So we dey go step by step. So since morning, this one, second can be this. So what time before I'm 17 cars? What time before I will go? So always we get something you have to send to your family. Make it get something chop. Sometimes count out to go take car from me. Last week I know about 2 sets. I tell them say maybe this week I will make 2 sets, but since Sunday I come, I never go. I'm still here. So how can?
By these 75 cities that we are taking, if you collect all this money, thinking by the time you move from one destination to your final destination, at the end of the day, thinking you'll be able to get something, nothing will be left for you. We are suffering. Honestly, we are suffering. We've complained a lot, but then the government seems to do nothing about it. And we're also looking at him. We are watching. We are all in it. We are all in it.
So we are not making any profits.
Profit is one thing we don't really want to talk about because it's a fact. When you say this, someone like, I think you are lying, but then that is not it. We are not making anything called profit at all. I can show certain things like some load at the back of this car right now. This is my car anyway. Carrying all those things over there. At least when you carry goods, sometimes we charge. But then when you give chargement to the women, they complain. What do they say? They say the fare is high. So for them to pay 75 cedis at the same time, charging them to pay for load, it's not going well with them. So sometimes you need to consider. If you also consider and carry all those things at the back, it serves as insecure loading. So along the way, the police people are on the road. They're also doing their job as well. Yes. Some may ask you to drop all the load. But for you to avoid all these inconveniences, you need to talk with them politely. Yes, for you to be able to escape them. So these are the problems that we are going through. Now we can't even feed our wives. We can't even feed our homes anymore. Yes, we're only working for nothing. Just that we also don't want to sit in the house like that because you're a man. And as a man, you have families. You're a responsible man. You need to put food on the table. Yes, so we're all struggling. Just go and come just like that. Yes, just to avoid all this frustration and what have you. So that is the problem, my brother. Since they have refused to reduce the fuel prices, fine. We as individuals, there's nothing we can do. But we all know, I personally believe strongly that one day, there'll be an end to all these things. Yes.
When is that end?
This one question, if I ask you, you say the same thing. Because everything that has a beginning has an end.
So you have hope that things will be better.
Things will be better. That is, if changes should come.
Changes like what? That's what I was about to come to. What changes?
Changes in a way, if the government will consider by reducing the fuel prices, because everything is gone high. Everything in the market is gone high. You buy something 10 CD today. Even when you buy something 10 CD this morning, when you go back, from the time you went there to buy the thing, the time you go back, the thing is being increased. From 10 CD to 30 CDs. From 10 CD to 25 CDs. Yes, these are the problems that we are facing. And it's killing us.
So if you were the president, what would you have done?
Well, if I were the president, I don't know how to say that, brother.